Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we're trying to do today is we're playing a cat tribal deck that I'm calling Furious Furballs. And so now that we are coming into War of the Sparks, all this kind of stuff, I'm wanting to do a lot more of these budget style decks that are more about how fun the deck is and how kind of janky and funny than necessarily being super competitive. So just so you guys know, if you're looking for crazy competitive stuff, this isn't it. We're just here to have fun playing Magic. And what we're trying to do to have fun playing Magic with this deck is just playing these cats, which are so fun. We have a Johnny's Pridemate, Leonin Vanguard, which is really good. We have Radiant Destiny, Leonin War Leader, super good. Like that combo is amazing. We have a Johnny's Pridemate, or a Johnny Adversary of Tyrants, which works so good with all that. And then we have a bunch of just kind of filler cards that are kind of funny, like the Prowling Caracal, Twilight Panther, to make sure that we have our cats. Twilight Panther actually really good once we get Radiant Destiny's Victor's Banner. We have a Johnny's Welcome to kind of work with that combo as well. Settle the Wreckage really good. Conclave Tribunal really good. And I decided to fit in one Unbreakable Formation here as well. And of course, Vanquisher's Banner. So that's the deck. That's pretty much all we've got. And this deck actually is surprisingly good. It's kind of a mix between a mono white aggro deck and a mono white kind of mid-range deck where we have a lot of removal. We have a lot of creatures that keep getting bigger or better. Like Pridemate is kind of a really good creature to be playing right now. The issue is of course, how much removal are we going to be running up against ourselves? And that is where we're hoping to hit a Vanquisher's Banner and kind of refill towards the end of the game if we need to. And so this deck actually does have some legs with it. I think it's actually pretty good. The issue is the Twilight Panther and Prowling Caracal. If we could find other cats that really fit within that spot. I debated on going some other colors with this and other things, but they're not bad at the same time. Prowling Caracal actually can be very aggressive for us and do enough work in the right match at the right timing. So again, this is a more fun style deck. So we have it in here. We're going to try it out. We're going to take this into a constructed event and wish me luck. Here we go. Before we jump into the gameplay, a quick thanks to Fusion Gaming for sponsoring this video. Be sure to head over to fusiongamingonline.com for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Check the link in the description below. All right, we're up against Winklesaur in our first matchup here with the constructed event with our cat tribal deck. And this is pretty good. We have our Pridemate turn 3. We have another cat to bring down with a Conclave Tribunal. So we can actually do some pretty good work here against mono red. All right, we'll see how this goes. I'm going to get down our Johnny's Welcome first. I'd like to get this out of shock range if we can. Of course, if they have the shock right away, we lose it. But that does get us life every time we play any creature, which does help. There's a shock to our face. All right. That's one less shock for a Johnny's Pridemate. So we're going to... Another Johnny's Welcome is kind of interesting. So let's play the Plains. Let's play a Johnny's Pridemate. If we can find another one-drop like Leonin Vanguard, I think we're actually in really good shape here. As long as Pridemate does not die. So fingers crossed. Let's hope he doesn't die here. He's dead. Oh, he's so dead. Oh, man. Oh, well. All right. So, all right. So now we are on hopefully finding another Pridemate. We don't want to use this Godless Shrine if we can avoid it. There we go. We don't have to now. Leonin Vanguard isn't quite as good now either. I feel like we can bring it down if we wanted to use a Conclave Tribunal at the moment, but I feel like Caracal is a pretty good blocker. Let's hope that they don't have So let's bring down another Johnny's Welcome. I'm hoping that they don't have a Goblin Chain Whirler. I'm still okay trading this off with the Pyromancer. We get to gain 2 life back. The amount of life that we gain throughout this time will really help as long as they don't hit an Experimental Frenzy. So... Oh man, playing this deck against like really good decks is kind of hard. We're gonna see how this goes. I like bringing it into a constructed event because I feel like you match up with a good mix of like really good decks and kind of decks like this. So we're gonna go ahead and block. I think we do better by playing the long game here. We have Conclave Tribunal that we can bring down with Leonin Vanguard, and a Gutter Snipe is a perfect target here. All right, so. War Leader, War Leader's interesting. All right, let's go ahead and just gain life this turn. Let's bring out War Leader Vanguard. Ooh, I played that so wrong. Gain 2 life. Oh, I made a big mistake there. I was thinking that, yeah. For some reason, I did my math completely wrong there. That's another thing that everyone's going to go down in the comments and say, Jeff, you're so bad at Magic. You should never play ever. You're a terrible person. That's okay. I'm fine with that. All right, here we go. We're going to take 2 more from Gutter Snipe. Seal Away would probably be pretty good in this deck. I think that we probably ought to bring in some Seal Aways as well. No blocks. Take it down to 8. A Johnny, we can get back a Pride Mate here. And gain 2 life. I think we gain enough life that might be okay. The Gutter Snipe is an issue, though. So we get back a Pride Mate. Up to a 4/4. We swing in. Down to 19. They have they have a lot of damage to do to us here. With the Gutter Snipe out, we need to make sure that they don't draw too much. If we take it and they have... All right, so this is 6 damage if we take it, and if they have literally anything else, we're just dead, like a shock or whatever. I'm gonna take action here. I'm gonna say that the last card in hand is not anything, and the fact they went to combat really quickly gives me lots of hope there. All right, so Pride Mate. We're gonna gain lots of life here. Okay. So let's Conclave Tribunal here. I think we have to get this Gutter Snipe off. He can just do too much damage to us otherwise. So Conclave Tribunal now. So we were unpunished there from the mistake with Leonin Vanguard. We will tick up here on this one, and let's go Vanguard. Okay, we're hoping for not an aggressive creature here, but getting in damage is definitely important. We're going to tap down to make sure that that happens. And we have lethal if they don't have a creature here. So Runaway Steamkin, they have a creature. Okay, Pyromancer, all right. That's fine, totally fine here. All right, we're going to get down a Leonian War Leader. Gain some life, grow our guys. Yep. Any one of them basically can kill you now. That's fun. We're going to play Galded Shrine tapped. And just to make sure we gain enough life, I'm actually going to go ahead and grab this other guy. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we did beat Mono Red, even with some pretty bad misplays that you guys are just used to now because we're here having fun, right? Okay, no, all right. That's fine. All right, 1-0 so far with the Furious Furballs. I have such a hard time saying that. It took me like 3 tries to get it at the intro, and now I'm just never going to get it again. All right, Crow SMR, bring it on. All right, welcome into Pride Mate again. This is a very similar hand, actually, so not too shabby. We don't have Shocklands, which is nice. Not that we really had to use ours last time, but I'm actually glad that I didn't end up using it, because we probably would have had to make some different changes later on then, too. But all right. Lava Runner coming down. Pride Mate coming down. And we'll see. I mean, the biggest issue is that they just have so many things that do 3 damage here that we have to hope that it doesn't happen, but we basically always know that they will. We can hope that they have Light Up the Stages and some other stuff. We are going to block here. The chance of them having a Skewer the Critics is much higher and Light Up the Stage than just the Shock. So they do have the Lightning Strike. There we go. So they had it anyway. Now we get to bring down another cat. We get to bring it back with the Johnny, which honestly, having the Pride Mate in the graveyard, not too bad once we have a Johnny's Welcome out. And so we will see how this goes. Swab Goblin, A. And you know, I just realized that they changed the wording already on the Pride Mate for Arena. I didn't notice that until just now. So that's actually really cool. All right, we're back to our starting life total. Pretty good place, but not finding land there, very bad for us. Swab Goblin I haven't seen too much of. So this must be a different version. This might be like the new deck boxes or whatever they're called now that they're doing the competitive decks. All right, well, Twilight Panther can't actually kill anything with Death Touch at the moment. Let's hope that they don't notice that. We're just needing to gain the life, though. Charging Monstrosaur. All right, this is big red stuff. Well, we will block a 2/2, I think. That's the best thing we've got. Or do we... Let's see, we can get rid of a monster sword with Conclave Tribunal next turn. All right, no blocks. Down to 8. Yeah, we have to. We're going to take 4 here. This was just more insurance. We have to get rid of the Charging Monster Sword to even have a shot in this game. We have another turn here now. If we find mana for Settle the Wreckage, we have a better shot. If they have another Charging Monster Sword, we're straight up dead. So we'll see how this goes here. I mean, not finding the other land was really bad. We are only playing 22 in the deck because it's... Yeah, we probably ought to be playing more. There's a Banefire. Alrighty. Yep. Good game. No, that was a terrible game, but... You know, whatever. Alright, so here we go. 1-1 with the cats, and even... I'm actually okay with an even rank, because I've had those with really good decks. Just watch. We're gonna end up getting 7 wins with a cat deck. Just watch. All right, Enderbane, bring it on, Enderbane. And let's see how this hand looks. All right, lots of pain lands, or shock lands. No, this isn't terrible. The fact that we actually have a Radiant Destiny is nice. If we're up against not mono red again, this is playable. I'm gonna keep it on the play. I think that getting down to Pridemate is good. We have lots of ways in the deck to end up getting mana. Actually, I'm actually going to go with the Caracol here. Surprisingly enough, this is the moment where Caracol can be okay. It does get in 3 points of damage if it is a control matchup. There we go. So let's go ahead and swing in for 3. Down to 17. Let's play Twilight Panther. Booyah. Pass the turn. We're going to try to get down a Radiant Destiny for the next turn. And we'll see how we do up against control here. All right, Vanguard. I mean, I'm going to get down Vanguard and at least get some life here. They might want to counter this with an Absorb, which probably feels pretty bad for them. So, I mean, the biggest issue is when do they actually play their board wipes? Are they going to have to play their board wipes on our really terrible stuff? Are we ever going to get out anything that's actually good with our hand right now? But we are doing 4 damage each turn, which is a decent clock. All right, pass. Land. Land is grand. Land is grand. So Radiant Destiny while we can. Fantastic. On cats. On cats. There we go. Swing in for 6 now, down to 10. And now these little guys, like, this is where I think Prowling Caracol actually has a chance, is against these like more control decks where they're going to want to board wipe against this, which just feels bad, man. But they have to do something about this now. And they actually don't have mana for Kaya's Wrath, possibly a Cleansing Nova. All right, so they let it through. We have Settle the Wreckage. All right, so we're just going to swing in. I want to hold on to at least 1 creature here. I don't want them to have a chance to absorb. So they're going to have to have answers soon. There's a Moment of Craving. Okay. All right, that is good for them. Pridemate, I feel like, is... We need to have at least some pressure coming down. I just feel like this is going to get absorbed. I think that we've drawn too poorly to not try to be greedy here at this moment, though. All right, so they do have the absorb. Okay. And pass the turn. Yeah, we just drew too poorly to not try to go for risky plays at this moment, because that's the only way that we would actually win. Now the opponent has enough turns to kind of make sure they have the right mana. They don't have the second swamp yet, but you know, they have another Chemist's Insight. They've drawn more cards. They are able to play a lot more things, and we keep drawing terribly. So we're gonna swing with Twilight Panther again. Maybe we need more lands in the deck. Mortify. Okay, we're about 2 turns away from conceding here. If we find a land for the Ajani, we can at least bring back some of our good stuff, good creatures here. And if that gets countered, then we're probably done. I mean, we do have another one. There's a Thought Erasure. Yep. See all of the bad stuff. They might even take the Conclave Tribunal, although I'm not sure if they have really good permanents to take for that. They could play Teferi here, which this isn't even an Ixalan's Binding. So we'll see how this goes. This deck was put together not even by me, but by a friend of mine in like 5 minutes, and then we did play a little bit on the stream, and it did surprisingly well there. And I felt like it was fun enough to do a video here, and it is a fun deck. Like so far we've been playing okay with it. It just has not been drawing the lands, and so I think that we do need to revisit the land base here. It's an interesting amount of mana cost that we need, because I don't think we need anything really over 5 mana, except for Vanquisher's Banner, which you occasionally flood out, and so that's kind of like the reason that you have that. But yeah, I think we're just going to concede here. Not finding lands that many times in a row, and finding another Johnny, not that fantastic. All right, here we go again. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. All right. If you guys have any fun decks that you guys would like to see put up here, if it's something that I haven't done recently or anything that it just looks really fun to me, then we'll probably try to show it up here. So put it down in the comments below if you're looking for anything super fun. Super fun. All right, so we're going to keep this. We have a Johnny's Welcome into Pride Mate again against Mono Red again, and they're on the play this time. Well, let's go welcome. Get consistent value from life gain, at least. Steamkin. All right, they got a pretty good start here. We have to pay 2 life for this. Pride Mate can come out. All right, well, let's get down Pride Mate. Maybe we should have Luan and Vanguard there first, just to hope for another 1-drop to get it big enough that it can at least dodge most removal. All right, another Steamkin. That actually gives me more hope. We'll see if he swings in with everything for us. All right, there's a Wizard's Lightning. Boo. Yeah, okay, that was a good play. All right, so taking it down to 14. Another 4-drop. Apparently we have a lot of 4-drops, so we need more mana for. So play this tapped Vanguard. Gain some life. We have a blocker now, which honestly, that's what it's going to need to be here, is we need a block and try to hit the Settle the Wreckage. The Settle the Wreckage might actually save us, as long as they don't play out their hand and have Experimental Frenzy. Giving them more cards. How much damage can we take? All right, so we will... If we hit a Settle the Wreckage, we actually might have a chance here. Giving them more cards might kill us, but if we don't hit it soon, I'm actually going to take it here. So down to 11. They get a swing in for a lot of damage. We get to chump block here. They have another turn to kill us, so unless we hit the Settle the Wreckage, we're just straight up dead. Giving them that much more mana, though, is kind of an issue. In fact, they might just have us dead here. If they have everything in their hand that they need, they can also just risk factor again. Yeah, risk factors again. You have decline. Now we definitely can't take... Maybe I guess we take it again there anyway. Down to 2, but then they literally draw anything. All right, well, we didn't draw the land anyway, so in hindsight, we were just dead. All right, 1 and 3 with this deck. Let's go ahead and add some lands, make some changes, and play through again. Because I feel like that just wasn't quite enough for me to feel like I gave a good shot with this deck. So let's go ahead and add a land. I'm not sure if we go up 1 or 2 here. Let's go down 1, Conclave Tribunal. I feel like those are feeling kind of weak in the format at the moment. Actually, maybe we go down 2 or... And let's go with Silhouette. So we can make the deck a little bit cheaper. We added 1 land here as well. So now we have 23 Silhouettes. Let's go down 1 Vanquisher's Banner. And I feel like that's pretty good. With Unbreakable Formation, we have a lot of ways to kind of grow our stuff anyway. Still pretty heavy on 4-drops. Let's go up 1 more land and go down... Maybe a Settle. I feel like Settle's pretty good now that we actually have our land drops in place. And let's go down one more Conclave Tribunal. I think we're hoping more to hit settle for those kinds of matchups. And it's dead in the other match. The biggest thing is Conclave Tribunal is what's helps us most in other matchups. So let's go one seal away to Conclave Tribunals. I think that's pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and try this out again in the constructed event. Here we go. Furious Furballs. And we'll see how this goes. Oh man, I do love playing cat deck. So the Selesnya cat deck back in Amonkhet was my favorite. Pridemate, oh, it's just so fun. So this is looking like an okay hand. We're gonna keep it. We'll see what we're up against here. So I'm actually gonna get down, maybe not welcome now. Let's get down Leon and Vanguard. Be a little bit more aggressive against green deck here for a moment. All right, Simic. Merfolk. Uh-oh. Merfolk is bad. All right, let's actually get down Caracol at this point. It's a good blocker for a while. We can swing in with Vanguard. Most Merfolk we are okay to trade off with once they get to put counters onto everything. It kind of takes away turns to an extent. This helps us be a little more aggressive. I'm trying to talk up a really bad cat. You can definitely tell. All right, so anyway, Pridemate would be really good here. We can get down Twilight Panther or a Welcome Pridemate and then grow them again. And hopefully just outpace the Merfolk. Shapers of Nature. Well, we do have some good, a good opportunity here. They make a 4/4, that's annoying. I guess, yeah, they probably have to make the 4/4 just to have blockers for our board state. So, all right, Godless Shrine. Let's get down a Johnny's Welcome. Twilight Panther. Do we want to hold up Death Touch this time? I mean, it saves us 4 damage, right? That's basically what it's going to do, is it's going to save us 4 damage this turn because we have it available to us. So I'm going to pay the 2 life here and pass the turn. Yep, we gain life, pass the turn. I'm not going to swing into a 4/4, obviously. But a Johnny Adversary Tyrants definitely adds a lot of value here. If we can create Twilight Panther to be big enough, actually pretty fun. So next turn we're probably just going to put counters here and here. Hope that opponent doesn't have sleep. Which, if they play it, I mean, we're only taking 5. Okay, Benthic, Biomancer. Okay. Yep, gets to cycle through his draws if he wants to here. Such a good combo. And, I mean, we would like to find some of our good creatures. Like, this is the issue with this deck, is that we do have some pretty bad cats. If we wanted to, like, Naya, we could maybe have a little bit better cats. I did a deck like that not that long ago. That was pretty fun, but not quite good enough either. I feel like this one actually has a better chance of being better, like at least winning some games. All right, Deep Root Waters, that's bad. All right, now we're looking for a Conclave Tribunal because I think that actually might go wide enough to just beat us. Deep Root Elite is, of course, annoying here too. All right, opponent doesn't swing in. Well, we do get out a Johnny, another land. Very bad for us there. Awful. All right, let's get down a counter onto... Now we don't even have mana for the Panther. All right, so we put 1 here. And maybe it's just on the Vanguard and we save the Twilight Panther now. This might at least be able to block something else and kill it. I guess having a 2/3 is better still. All right, so no attacks. We want to try to save a Johnny if we can, because even if these guys die, we can at least bring them back, gain some life, and trade off hopefully favorably. But literally any Merfolk here really hurts us. Sleep really hurts us. So we're going to see how this goes. I don't know, guys. I do not know. Now we're drawing too many lands. Maybe we need to go back down to 22. because this is just not acceptable. Those are the 2 lands that we do not want anymore. All right, so Vine Shaper Mystic. Yep, this is really bad. Gets to put a counter on something. Yep, they get to grow even bigger and better, faster, stronger. All right, we're kind of hoping that they go all out on a Johnny, so at least we can maybe get in for a turn. But even then, they just have so much more damage than we do. I think we needed to find a War Leader. A War Leader would be okay here to at least get some more value. Pride Mate would be good. Start getting these guys bigger would be nice with a Radiant Destiny. Opponent's taking their time here, though. Gotta decide which card they're discarding. All right, they're putting counters on the hexproof guy, which actually, I mean, it is annoying, but we can eventually race with size with a Pride Mate and go wide enough. So if we find our right pieces here, the issue is just how wide they're going to be able to go. So we need to gain enough life to kind of make that happen. So not attacking. Oh my goodness, more lands. That is awful. Okay, play that tapped. Let's put counters onto Panther and... I mean, I guess the Caracol again. I mean, man, they can find literally anything and be in good shape here, though. Yeah, we put them there again. No attacks. Oh my goodness. Those are just, that's really bad land draws. Like, really, if we found any other cat there, I feel like we'd be in okay shape. Not with the Mistbinder coming down, but still. All right, gets to cycle through their draws again. Resolves. I feel like at this point, he ought to just be playing as many Merfolk as he can. I mean, we are holding up a possible Settle the Wreckage here. And maybe I should hold full control once they go to attack just to kind of show that we might have it. In fact, that would probably be our best draw at this point, is a Settle the Wreckage. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Yep, cycling through again. It's a 6/6. That's a big boy. All right, opponent's going to combat. I mean, with a death touch, this actually is pretty interesting. So they decide how to attack here, and that's just going towards me, not towards anything else. So I'm just going to say no blocks. Down to 17. I'd rather be gaining life here at the moment, have a block against guys when they get even bigger. Draw into something that's completely useless again. Love it. Okay, play planes. Counter. I mean, we are close to just being able to ultimate this Ajani, so they're going to have to put pressure on him soon, because honestly, gaining 6 life every turn at our end step and having blockers, I mean, it won't let us win the game, but it gives us a chance of coming back. So no attacks, pass the turn. We're still holding up a card, acting like we have Settle the Wreckage. Maybe they believe us. Most likely they don't. We'll see. He adapts. He actually can't get counters on him though, right? Because he already has it, yeah. But that's cool that he's trying. You know, that's good. Good for him. I was debating on holding onto that other planes just to see if I could kind of bluff the Settle even more. Oof, all right. So good. All right, resolves, put a counter on the Benthic Biomancer again. Yep. We are going to try to do whatever we can to get Johnny's ultimate to go off here. If he's not willing to swing out with too many creatures, the issue is that he just has so many of these tokens now from last turn. I'm not sure how much chance we have, but I'm still going to play this one out. They have another merfolk here. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, we still are representing Settle the Wreckage. And we are a deck that plays it, and we would love to draw into it. Of course, now we're going to find all of our creatures that don't matter. All right, opponent swinging at face, not at a Johnny. Okay. All right. All right, so we will block a biggin. Actually, here, wait. We can block here and kill it. We block here. Do we wait a turn? They might have a bounce spell anyway. But I don't think we can take 9. Either way. Yeah, so let's just block like that. We can take 4, I think. And for a chance to gain more life anyway each turn. So block and block. And we get to keep the Twilight Panther, which is nice. So we're only trading off with 1. Down to 14. And please don't have Blink of an Eye. With a Blink, I don't think we have a chance, unless we had to Settle the Wreckage, of course. We are still kind of representing that. So we are going to create an emblem. Perfect. Awesome. Leonin War Leader. I'm not going to show this Plains still. Pass the turn. Gain life. Gain 6 more life. And they're life linkers. And we'll see. I'm not sure if... We might have to get to another Ajani's emblem to actually have a chance of winning this one. Especially if they have the stuff that makes them unblockable. But we are gaining 6 life each turn. We can chump block for days. They get to cycle through the deck every single time. Which they're stuck on their 4 lands, which means they only get to play so many things each time. All right, puts it again on the Benthic Biomancer. That's fine. Man, a Pride Mate now would be pretty insane. Just with how much life we get to gain each turn. Kind of crazy. We can create a really, really big guy. And, I mean, this is shaping up to be a really fun game. That's what I like about this, is that opponent probably would have done a lot better if they were more aggressive, at least trying to take care of a Johnny than they were. But now we might have a chance. And so the cats, I mean, at least taking on these merfolk at the moment. We'll see how they swing in. We might be able to just kind of trade off with some of the smaller creatures. Yeah. So, I mean, nothing amazing, but we're going to play the War Leader. Again, we still are showing Settle the Wreckage as a possibility here. I think we just pass and just kind of keep growing our board at the moment. I mean, I don't think swinging in with Leon and War Leader is good enough here. They can eventually get sleep, which is annoying. So maybe we do swing in just to gain life, but I think we just try to hope that they don't find a sleep. All right, Merfolk Mistfinder. Yeah, we're going to resolve all. Let's just pass the turn. The only thing we'd want to do anything on is the Twilight Panther, maybe killing their big guy. He does swing in. Now they can't play this sleep, so we'll at least get another turn of getting a bunch of cats, gaining a bunch of life. Honestly, another Johnny's Welcome isn't terrible here. We end up gaining so much life. Yes, resolve. Man, he has been really utilizing this rummage. All right, gets rid of a negate. Ooh, a Galta. How about that? I have not seen a Merfolk deck play a Galta, but it actually kind of makes sense. Pretty cool. All right, there's a Pride Mate. That's actually really good. We're still representing... in fact, we're going to get this Pride Mate almost... We get to gain 2 more. We're going to be pretty close to playing the Galta anyways, or being big enough to block him. Pass the turn. Yep, gain 2 more. We could even swing with Leon and War Leader to gain even more, but I feel like I'd rather hold on to it for the moment as just a good blocker for the 3/3s. Yep. Let's make a 12/12. We have our own Galta. Doesn't have trample, but up to 43, and we might be back in this game. Oh man, they have been finding so many good answers here. All right. The issue is if they are running sleep, that's literally all they have to do. As long as we keep getting enough life, though, at some point we are going to have more tokens than they get. They just at this point aren't drawing enough, because he can keep getting rid of his worst card, but at some point he's going to be getting rid of good stuff again, like the Cumena Speaker. Like I think that I mean, if he gets to play something better, like more like every single Merfolk Mistbinder. Oh my goodness. At some point he does have to start swinging in here. I mean, we have been holding up a possible Cellular Wreckage for a long time now, and at some point we're going to find it, and it's going to be so beautiful. Let's see. Okay, resolve. Lots of big guys. Another Pride Mate. Here we go. Yep. We probably want to swing in with a Pride Mate. I guess not this turn. The next turn. So let's just pass the turn. The biggest issue is how much damage they can do if they have a sleep here. War Leader could be decent just to swing in with, but it definitely dies to Galta. Swinging with a Pride Mate could kill 2 things, but they have enough to just block 2 things. Anyway, yeah, so I think we just have to hope that they don't find sleep here again. We've been doing pretty good at that job, at least so far. Not dying to sleep. All right, so I'm auto-passing here. Keep doing it. No. I don't know why you... Come on. Oh, it's because I have to trigger which one goes first. Right. All right. Well, we have a 22-22. We are up to 53 life. We have 12 tokens and a pretty awesome board. Seal away as well. Well, we at least have an answer. Kind of. So the question is, do we wait to make Pride Mate even bigger, or do we try to swing in here to just try to trade off with some stuff? I'm going to wait one more turn. I think one more turn is worthwhile. Yep, let's go ahead and do this again. Yep. Get a million counters. Yep. 1. Do this 6 times. All right, this is going to be a while, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, we have a 30-30. We have 15 tokens now. We're getting to a point where we could almost swing past them. I wonder... I mean, we're going to swing in with the Pride Mate this time, just to put on the pressure, hopefully get rid of some of their creatures. So we're going to hold on to the Godless Shrine as well. So next, go to combat. Next, swing in. How many blockers do they have? All right, we're going to swing with Pride Mate. Up to 63 life. Like, honestly, our life total is getting to a point where it's helpful. They just chump block. Okay. And pass the turn. Still representing the Settle the Wreckage. We haven't given him a reason not to believe that we have it either. So it's been pretty good here. And they are only at 19, so I mean, at some point we're just gonna have enough cats to swing past them, because they can only play one Merfolk a turn, which is kind of like 2. But if they ever whiff, then we just keep getting a better. The biggest issue is the sleep, and we have to find. Ooh, River Sneak is bad too. River Sneak's really not good. They can find more creatures like that. That's very bad. Silhouette at least does solve that problem, and it's already a 5/5. These Mistbinders so bad for us. I'm not even sure what we hit with the Conclave Tribunal if we find it. Maybe the Deeper Delete still. Mistbinders would be something, but I feel like it's not as big of a deal as just making sure they can't keep cycling through to try to find the sleep. I'm guessing they're probably playing 2 of them here. All right, pass to my turn. There's a Settle. All right, we have a Settle. We're in good shape. Let's go ahead and play the Godless Shrine tapped. Next. Yep. All right, so now even if they have a sleep, we have the answer that we need, as long as they don't have like a negate, but I don't typically think they play that. So next, we're going to swing in with a 40/40. Maybe swing in with both these guys. They might have enough to actually block them and kill it. So let's just swing in with Bridemate. Just the one. All right, Chumps blocks. Yep. We're just getting rid of a Merfolk every turn so that we can get through faster. Maybe going with 2 might be better, but and maybe this next turn we can, once we're up to high enough life total. And I mean, the Johnny's Emblem has been really awesome for us. It's been really, really epic. All right, I mean, as soon as they finally sleep, they're going to swing all in. We're going to have the Settled Wreckage open and available for it. And at least a seal away. I mean, I think we're still dead at this point. That's the crazy thing, is the opponent still is representing lethal if they have a sleep and we don't have an answer. All right, Curious Obsession. Okay, perfect. Good. Yep, swing in there. Yeah, you do that. Let's seal away. Not on my Pridemate. That'd be bad. All right, and we'll see if opponent scoops here at some point. I mean, they're going to stay in it. They are coming pretty low on life total. All right, Leonin Vanguard. I'm actually going to show off, play this other planes, make it look like we don't have this other wreckage, because I want to cause an earlier scoop, because I do think that we have them at this point. In fact, we could probably almost swing in now. I'm not doing them. I haven't done the math just yet. We have 2 more tokens that come out. We have really big creatures that they have to block. We have a Death Toucher, 21. The issue is if they do have a counter. They did show a negate earlier, I think. Yeah, they showed a negate, so it's possible that they have another one. Which means we might need to go faster here. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blockers. So we don't have lethal at the moment. So let's just swing in here. Maybe we speed up the clock with the Lone War Leader. But then it just dies. Maybe we can swing with Panther. I think they're okay with killing almost anything with that. All right, let's swing with both Pridemates. Getting rid of 2 creatures, definitely important here. This might give him more reason to want to swing in at us too, but if they just swing with like Galt or something like that, it really doesn't do much. All right, blocks and blocks. Yep. Take care of 2 more tokens. Create 3 more. Get all sorts of counters on our Pridemates. Yep. I mean, this is the dream spot, like, that we want to have, where we are a little bit more of a... I'm not sure if this is quite a mid-range style deck, but I don't know what you would call this, but it's fun. That's what it is. We have a 57-57 and a 47-47 and a 7-47. Wait, no, we don't. All right, so sorry guys, it's really late, and yeah, I'm on one. All right, so let's see. Do they swing in? They do not. All right. Well, as long as we keep getting more creatures, that's good too. Now they have a lot fewer blockers. Can we swing in with everything now? I mean, they have to block everything here. I think that we need to swing in one more time. So one more turn holding off just to be safe. We're going to swing in with these two guys. We get to 27 tokens for the next time. We keep getting rid of more blockers. So next turn we get to swing all in. I'm glad opponents at least playing this out, because sometimes these are the fun decks that we don't ever get to see all the time. Is just seeing a massive board of cats. I mean, sometimes you just need more kitties in your life, you know? It's important to me. All right, are we going to hit an even 100 life total here? Which I still think that they could do enough here, which is just insanity. At first with life, yeah. All right, so plays a forest. I mean, they are really down on lands. All right, so now we swing all in. We have the Settle the Wreckage. I mean, there is this possibility still that they... I mean, I guess... I don't know. I think that 35 attackers and 2 more coming down should be enough here. And having a Settle the Wreckage and 3 tokens coming down for blockers next time, we should be in okay shape. Yeah, opponent scoops it up. All right. Well, I'm glad that they waited to just scoop at that point, but I mean, that was good. All right. I think it was all coming down to whether or not they drew sleep quick enough. And anyway, we ended up winning that one. So 1-0. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, but let's go ahead and keep playing this one out. Sorry if you guys got tired right away, but I mean, the people that are still here at this point are typically the guys that really enjoy playing Magic. Whoa, I have not seen that Dovin. That's the very first time, and that's freaky. I don't know. I don't care who you are. That there is creepiness. All right, we're looking for an amazing... a Pride Mate would be actually really good here. Double War Leader, pretty awesome. Simic Guildgate, okay. So, War Leader. Twilight Panther wouldn't be bad either, just getting kind of a pretty aggressive start. Or another Vanguard, honestly. Alright, so Isolated Chapel. Selesnya, huh? So Bant, is this control or is this creatures and just kind of like a poor start? Or is it gates? I did not even notice these were gates. They just look so pretty. Wasn't even paying attention. Alright, Conclave Tribunal. Definitely going to take down this Guild Summit. Absolutely. Radiant Destiny would be nice, but gotta get rid of the Guild Summit when we can. So, the issue with Siluways is against this deck, is with the Ram that has Vigilance. It's just pretty bad. So we're gonna have to look for something similar to what we had last time, where we just kind of get enough tokens out that it really doesn't matter. Do we get out a War Leader here? We get in for 4 more damage, but then we have no creatures in hand. So yeah, let's just get out a Johnny's Welcome, Radiant Destiny on cats, swing in for 4. Down to 17, pass the turn. And let's see if they... I mean, they probably are holding on to Gates of Blazes here. Do they have creatures is the biggest question. Teferi, A. Probably bounces the Tribunal. No, I guess, yeah, they probably just draw. All right. I mean, Another Radiant Destiny is not bad. That lets us kill Teferi. All right, if it resolves, it resolved. All right, well, swing, and now they have Vigilance, so Silhouette doesn't get them. We get to kill Teferi. And now our creatures all come in really big. I mean, War Leader is a 6/6, which is as big as a Ram. Actually, Ram will be a 7/7. But still, it's not bad. Now it's going to be bigger. But that's okay. Man, do we want to get out this Twilight? This... War Leader would just die. This is an answer for a lot of other bigger creatures, which is good to have. I just feel like this has got to be a Gates Ablaze. I mean, they only have 3 cards in hand. There is a good chance it may not be. We do have 6 damage. All right, so let's just go Twilight Panther. I want to get this down so we can gain life and get a little bit more damage in here too. So we have 8 damage coming through, and we're still representing lethal on the next turn. So they have to Gates Ablaze after this time. Or not quite lethal. We're 1. I think we can bring him down to 1. All right, Cleansing Nova, all artifacts and enchantments. Ooh, interesting. They get the Guild Summit back, which when it enters, they also get to tap down and draw. Brilliant move. Very, very good. And now there's a better chance of a Gates Ablaze, which they have more answers for the gates than they do for the enchantments. So that was a very, very good draw for them. They probably had it and just didn't have the right lands for it. So pass to my turn. Pridemate, we will get down. Do they have counter here? Absorb. Wow, I've not seen Absorb. At the same time, I haven't seen Teferi in this either too often, so that's good. It's really bad, but I mean, that's good. All right, swing in for 5. Down to 10. And pass the turn. All right, I really don't know what to expect against this deck right now. Except for epic-looking lands. Pass to my turn. Unbreakable Formation. I mean, I guess we try for it. I mean, maybe I should have held on to that. Yeah. In case of a Gates Ablaze. I feel like the same thing would have happened then too, though. There's a settle. So I feel like you let that resolve. Yeah, we'll take action. Let's get some lands out of our deck. And I think that this game might be over. I mean, we've won a couple games now by just playing things out and getting lucky, but the amount of card draw that they have, like, this is the biggest thing, is the last game they didn't have card draw, or they had the Benthic Biomancer. I don't know, so maybe, but I feel like this deck is going to have a lot more answers for what we're playing. So, we've seen 2 Absorb already. We've seen Teferi to the graveyard. There's Guild Summit number 2, and we can hope that they just maybe mill themselves out, but the biggest thing is we haven't seen another win condition. So I'm going to play this through until I see a win condition. We're going to try for the War Leader. It's going to get absorbed again because this guy obviously has all of them. Okay. Fast turn. I mean, War Leader itself, like, if this does stick and we have a few turns with it, then we could actually win. So play the Plains, why not? War Leader, if this gets absorbed, then I think that I'm done. Thought Collapse. What do we put into the graveyard? I mean, some bad creatures. I want to see a win condition. I'm not sure what else they have besides. Okay, there we go. Now we're definitely done. All right. Probably waited a lot longer than we needed to there, but yeah. They're probably playing the Hydra Krasis as well. So 1-1 still with this one. I'm feeling like this is going to go quite a while. Sorry about that, guys. But I haven't done a really long video in a long time. So, all right, we're up against Elky, bring it on Elky. And we are playing our Furious Furballs. It's been a while since I've even said that. Opponent's going first, so we're on the draw. I like having 3 mana. And having a creature, some removal, and a Johnny here is not bad. I'm going to keep it. I feel like seeing these kinds of hands is what makes me feel like I probably ought to stop playing this kind of deck, you know? Alright, so Plains pass the turn. Mono blue, I don't think we really have much chance against mono blue here. I mean, just the fact that we are a semi-mid-range deck, or like, well, we have a mid-range hand that's not even a good mid-range for most other things, so we're going to try for Prowling Caracol. I mean, Silhouette might have been good there too. We have a shot of maybe hitting a Settle the Wreckage at some point. Just trying to plan it out right. But I feel like the people that play mono blue are typically, honestly, I feel like they are some of the better players, because it's one of those like more intricate style of decks that's really fun. So Johnny's welcome. They might be playing a Spell Pierce here. We'll see. All right, Twilight Panther. Just try to gain some life back. I mean, we're playing what we can play right now, right? So we'll see how this goes. And yeah. I mean, probably the better play is just a Merfolk Trickster. Okay, there we go. Essence Capture. That's good. No attacks. They'll see if they have another Merfolk Trickster. But we will block this if we can. At least slow down the damage a bit. Swings in. They probably have a dive down. This is clearly a dive down, right? They're hovering over their cards. I guess we make them get rid of it. Ooh, Siren Storm Tamer does stop Settle, doesn't it? Alright, get rid of that dive down. Down to 1 card in hand. I mean, that is at least good. We know that they have an answer for Settle, so let's go ahead and get down War Leader. Wizard's Retort, okay. Last card. I mean, opponent really hasn't been drawing super well. Like, this isn't the most amazing start of all the starts I've seen. Settle the Wreckage doesn't work here. We probably will have to play it just to get rid of the Siren Storm Tamer at some point. In fact, probably just gets back the Caracol. Alright, let's Silhouette now. See if they have another counter in hand. I mean, I feel like a Johnny really doesn't do anything for us here. So let's go ahead and hit their Trickster. Alright, they let it go. Holding onto the Siren Storm Tamer. Maybe I should have hit that instead. Another Trickster, okay. Good play. Down to 8. Pridemate is interesting. All right, let's try for adversary. There we go. So we're going to tick down and grab the Panther, actually, because we can give it Death Touch. Fast turn. Yeah, that's right. Fear me. Pridemate might have been better to play there, but I feel like I wanted to try to get down this Johnny when I could. All right, swings in. So let's block here. Give it Death Touch. Yep. Down to 1. Plays an island. All right. The Johnny's Pridemate. Need some life. Tick up. Put a counter on him. Submit. I didn't realize I could put on other people's creatures too. We have Settle the Wreckage, which I I mean, we might fire it off just to get rid of this Iron Storm Tamer. It is an answer for Settle this whole time as well, so... The question is, do I want more information here? Would I rather that they try countering this and let the damage go through? I feel like I'd rather try to draw out a counter here. Like if I wait till the next turn, they try swinging with both. All right, so they let it through. They get a land out of their deck. Maybe letting one of them sack instead for the next time would have been better. Oh my goodness, we just can't get a break with our draws either. I wonder if it's better just to find one of these creatures. Unfortunately, we can't bring back War Leader. We can get him out of range from dying from the Siren Storm Tamer at least. And we're going to go to combat, swing in. If this is a Trickster, then they get to kill the Johnny. But we do have a 5/5 swinging in each turn. Like, we've kind of been doing okay just because they've been not drawing very well. Which feels fantastic. All right, now they're getting a little bit better. Tempest Jin. All right, another Johnny's welcome. Man. See, do they have a counter? This might be worth countering here. We gain a lot of life here. In fact, it's almost worth finding something else. Let's just keep putting counters on. Keep swinging in. Keep a Johnny alive. Okay, there's a Merfolk Trickster. Okay, so they do get to kill a Johnny. So I should have ticked down there. I think that it was worthwhile to keep trying for that. We do have a 6/6 now, which will grow very big, very quick. Like they used a Merfolk Trickster not when it was stopping damage, but when it was, stopping, going for a Johnny. So as long as we don't draw more lands, we actually have a shot here. Never mind, we have a very little shot here. Oh, they're not swinging at a Johnny now. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, they needed to draw. All right, well, let's try for... Oh, man. With my luck, they drew exactly what they need here. So let's counter here. Actually, let's cancel. Let's try for War Leader. Doesn't get countered. Yes! Gain life. Counter up. Yup. Counter up. Yep. Swinging for 9, down to 6. I mean, and now they have to have answers for our Pridemate and War Leader. War Leader itself is really good, especially with the counter now. Yeah, there we go. Whoo! Well, Cat's beating Mono Blue. That feels really good. And honestly, I feel like we've actually done pretty well against the main decks. Like, Mono Red we've done okay against. Not great, but okay. Mono Blue we beat. Esper, we just had some bad draws. And it's more of the janky decks I feel like we've kind of been having a harder time against sometimes too. So it's interesting. So we are 2-1. We're better off this match, this round already. And we'll see if we can keep going here. We shall see. I don't see that many names in different languages, so it's really cool to see that. All right, welcome into Pridemate. Yep, we keep it. I think the best thing to draw here would be another welcome to kind of slow us down and to be able to play more stuff, like just get more value out of the Pridemate turn if we can. We are on the draw, so good possibility of that at least. Up against a Rakdos deck. All right, so welcome. Pass a turn. If we can keep this Pridemate alive, I think we have a shot. Which holding up mana makes it feel like that's not going to happen. But we're going to play it, gain the life, have it die. Probably right now. Yep. So I don't know if it's better to play the Twilight Panthers and just try to get shocks in different places, or try to actually go for my combo. The nice thing is that we do have ways to get it back from the deck with the Johnny Pridemate. Let's go for Caracol. They might have a Carnival, actually, with this deck. I'd rather them play that, though, than the Carnage side, though. So, it's a 3-1. Radiant Destiny makes it a lot better. Theater of Horrors, okay. Man, we just cannot catch a break with our land draws now. Okay, down to 15. Twilight Panther. Gain some life. Panther. Gain some life. And Radiant Destiny can actually be pretty good here. This is looking like the deck that I was playing the other day. The Theater of Horrors Ingreth deck, which is just a solid deck. It really is. Might just pick us apart. We'll see how this goes. They have one spell in the graveyard. We are going to double block here, kind of no matter what. I mean, I guess if they have another shock, they could... If they have another shock here, they can kill all of our creatures and not kill ours. Yeah. All right. I think we actually need to go for Conclave Tribunal over here. Or do we go for Radiant Destiny? All right. Godless Shrine tapped. Conclave Tribunal. We end up taking damage here, but I think that it's worth getting rid of the Theater of Horrors. Theater of Horrors helps them so much here. The card that was exiled there is just straight up exiled now. Maybe I could have waited till they had more stuff, but I don't think that's necessarily what we wanted either. They do get to hit Spectacle. Ooh, Gutter Snipe. Yikes. That's bad. All right, down to 22. We're going to win by hitting land and all these Leonin War Leaders. I mean, that will be really good. All right, let's go for Cats. I'm going to swing in with one. At least stay on the offense. Actually, do we win by being more aggressive here? War Leaders come down as 5/5s now. It makes sense to swing in with one. That way we can hold back blockers. That way the Gutter Snipe doesn't get in. Yeah, so let's go ahead and swing in for 2. Down to 13. We might be able to stop them from even attacking now, which is the way that we end up winning is by slowing this down. So Lightning Strike, okay. Does get in anyway, but that's 3 points of damage that didn't go to our face. Down to 16. Please give me land. Oh, man, so bad. So much damage. So quick. These War Leaders are honestly the perfect thing. If we had hit it this last turn, it might have been worthwhile or quick enough, but... Alright, gain life. Swing in. We still do need to try to race here, because with the Gutter Snipe, with the amount of burn, they only have 2, now 3 cards in hand. There is a chance that they just don't have enough. Wizard's Lightning, that's a lot of damage. Down to 7. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Now they got us either way. The perfect hand, really? Ugh. Alright, so in hindsight, I should have held up the Conclave Tribunal for the Gutter Snipe, but I just didn't even see it coming there at all. Alright, 2 and 2. Alright, let's see how this goes. Hopefully we run up, hopefully we just can play well here. Slarty Bartfast. Bring it on, sir. And we can definitely keep this. This is kind of the dream draw for the more aggressive side of things. Opponent's mulliganing down, which is also great. Please mulligan down to 5. Deciding if he wants to keep 6. Alright, so Leonin Vanguard, pass a turn. Pridemate wouldn't be bad there either. Alright, let's get down Vanguard, Twilight Panther. Hopefully we can get in enough damage here before they possibly have a Fiery Cannonade. Or Radiant Destiny would be amazing for next turn. We're already having 5. We already get 5 damage through, so if we can get another 3, yeah, that'd be great. So Radiant Destiny, no. Wilderness Reclamation? If they have a Fiery Cannonade, we're just dead. I'm gonna go for Greed right now. I'm feeling extra greedy at the moment. I just want to play out my hand and see if it works. Maybe we don't play the Twilight Panther. They have a shock here. All right, so they have a shock. Okay. Resolve. I feel like if they had the Fiery Cannonade and a way to play it here, they would do that. So I'm going to get these guys out. If we find a Radiant Destiny, we are in such good shape. So swinging for 3 now. Down to 15, past the turn. We do have a lot of damage on board. Ops. All right, perfect. So we at least get a swing in one time, it looks like. Unless they're playing Turbo Fog type of style. But I haven't seen that too much yet. They might even need to be digging for lands. They did mulligan down. We'll see, we'll see. Come on, give me land or give me nothing at all. Give me land or give me death. All right, pass the turn. So next turn we can bring him down to 1. Let's see if Wilderness Reclamation comes down. Mission Briefing, bringing back the shock. Interesting. Just to kill the Caracal, which is kind of a funny play. And we'd love to get down the War Leader and have it survive. So we'll see. We might be able to beat Reclamation off of a bad draw. Their deck is just really a lot more versatile. That is the biggest thing. A shot going after the Prowling Caracal is just so funny. Like the fact that that's taking priority, which makes sense. Oh my goodness. The one time you find Vanquisher's Banner is the one game that we are completely mana screwed. All right. Down to 4. We have lethal on board. See how it goes. Fiery Cannonade, now they find it. Okay. Yep. Land. Okay, we bring down lethal again. Honestly, I'm okay with Vanquisher's Banner. It gives us enough card draw when we find cats that it's good. This deck isn't running a ton of cats, honestly, either. That is one issue, is that we don't have that many creatures. They might be holding up... I don't know what they'd be holding up here, but we're going to try for it. Swing in. I don't know what answer they can have here. We at least get to create two cats now. Oh, it could be a Fiery Cannonade. Plaza of Harmony. Yes! We got him! We got him. Yes! Alright. We're good. Did I mention how late it is? Actually, it's only 11:30 at night, so not that bad. But 3 and 2 here, so we are doing good with the cats. And this is looking so much better than the last time. So adding the mana, I think, was definitely important. I think adding the Silhouettes was good for certain matchups. We did definitely use it. At the same time, Conclave Tribunal is just so versatile. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I wonder if almost bringing in like a Benelish Marshal might be better than playing like the Prowling Caracal, just to have another 3/3 that also buffs all of our creatures. Might be just better. I mean, we don't not keep this, right? We have Radiant Destiny. We have a bunch of cats. We could draw into Welcome. I mean, I'm going to go for Prowling Caracal first again, which is such a funky play, but we're doing it. So if we find land for this next turn, that's actually pretty good. So Caracal, pass the turn. Yeah, if we can go land, Pridemate, Vanguard. There we go. Okay, we got it. So pay 2 life, Vanguard, Pridemate against Esper. All right, swing in. We are out of Cry of Canarium, so at least we are alive for this next turn. We're going to try to get down Radiant Destiny and hope it doesn't get countered. I guess Cry of the Canarium still does kill a lot of stuff, but I am going to go for Radiant. They just spent their Mortify. Do we play a creature into a Godless, into a Kaya's Wrath? All right, let's just play Radiant Destiny on Cat. We get a little bit less damage with the Leonin Vanguard this turn, so we do 6 instead of 7, and we don't get to grow the Pride Mate. But if this is a Kaya's Wrath, at the same time, if this is Cry of the Canarium, yeah, I don't know. All right, another cat here would be pretty good. Leonin War Leader's not a bad one. It is a 5/5. It does demand a lot of attention. Maybe we should have played Pride Mate there to draw out the Wrath and play War Leader next, because this is the better play. All right, so Mortify. Okay. Man, we have drawn a lot of lands. We're not going to play that one yet. We don't need to. All right, swing in. I feel like if they had the Wrath, they would have played it, right? And so getting out a better clock might be better here. I mean, they probably have ways to find it as well, but I feel like we have a decent chance here of at least... We might have a better chance going for more damage, is what I'm trying to say. And then we just have to hope our draws are good if they do have answers. We did get them down to 12 so far, or 9. They gained 3 life back. We'll see. I mean, there's only so many Kaya's Wraths. It looks like they are going for a card from their library, so they're grabbing the Kaya's Wrath, so we know it's there. Another Johnny's Welcome's not bad. Down to 7 and past the turn. I do like that our board is at least decent here. So Kaya's Wrath, yeah, we knew that was coming. Conclave Tribunal, that's bad. Our board is at least good for each cat that comes in. We at least get some more value. Mirage Conjecture, Conclave Tribunal can hit that at least, but they're getting back a Mortify. Yep, gets to kill the Radiant Destiny, that's bad. So now we give them something else they have to deal with. So Conclave Tribunal, they might want to use this. I mean, they can get back to Mortify again if they have mana. Yeah, so I don't know. So next turn, they might even have a better play to Mortify, kill Conclave Tribunal, and then kill Radiant Destiny. But it does take up a turn. There's that, right? Now I have a threat. Something that's going to take 7 turns to get. Yeah, they get back to Mortify. Or the Revitalize, interesting. Maybe they already drew into another one? They would have played that then, though. Alright, well, we need to get down the Caracal. It's a 4/2. Alright, so we have lethal on board again after this goes through. Revitalize, just kidding. That's right, Revitalize, we knew about that. I don't know if we can beat Esper Control. I mean, this is one of the best decks. It was the best deck, was Esper Control, and we're playing really a very funky deck. I wish this had Afterlife, the cat. I feel like it should. All right, Johnny's a good card. Johnny's really good here. We get down to Pride Mate. It gets negated, just kidding. And now with the Mirage Conjecture, they get to double up on stuff here. Let's see what they double up on. Chemist's Insight's probably the best thing. Master, yeah. I think that at this point we're just done. They have so many answers. All right, well, it was a good run with cats. We at least got 4 wins and 6 losses overall. So definitely not a winning deck, but it's a deck. It's a deck. Let's check out this other pack that we found here as well. And yeah, nothing else to find in Ravnica Allegiance at the moment. So let's go to our deck here with a wrap up. So overall, my thoughts with this deck is that we just need better cats. Like, I really think that if we had 2 other cats that were as strong as these guys, and these really aren't crazy strong. I mean, I guess Pride Mate is, but even the format right now, like, it's not that great. But if we had two other cats that were around that same level, this would work. And that's really what mono white is doing, is they just are playing enough good stuff that it actually works out. So overall, not good enough, but a really fun deck, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.